What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. This video we're going to be taking a look at another Melgeek keyboard. This happens to be one that's up and coming, so check it out. In the time of this video, I think this releases in about 12 days, and this happens to be their Cyber01 or 01, kind of basically like a Cyberpunk keyboard, right? And I think you're going to like what this brings to the table when it comes to functionality, aesthetics, visuals. It checks off all the boxes basically, right? So here's the box. Now some of the features we'll go over, but again, this is a magnetic switch gaming keyboard, the Cyber01. Let's go ahead and flip it over. There's a little bit of information on the back. Again, it's got some weight, 1100 grams, works with Windows, Mac OS, Linux. And again, it's their Cyber01 magnetic switch gaming keyboard. So we'll keep the box out of the picture and just kind of take a look at the keyboard itself. Now you can see here just a gorgeous design, total Cyberpunk design and look. Let's look at the underneath side. You can see thickness wise, it's not super thick, it's clean underneath, it's got nice little rubber feet. Maybe a little lighting on it, I can't tell that, but we'll plug this in and take a quick gander at it. So 83 key layout, and what's interesting about this is it's got about a 7.5 degree ergo inclination for comfort, right? So they've done some research and says, okay, about a 7.5 degree inclination or angle where it's good for your wrists and comfortable and will not create fatigue and stuff like that when you're gaming and using it, right? Again, it's got the is it the Gathrion magnetic switches, which basically they enhance stability and responsiveness. And they're also, if you haven't noticed, these keycaps are black, transparent, so you're going to be able to see through these keys when we get it lit up with its visuals, right? So we'll look at that, and also their Hive software, which we looked at when we did the Melgeek Wasteland edition. So this is like the second Melgeek keyboard that we've reviewed here recently. What's nice about these is they've got like a 0.11 millimeter precision detection on pushing. What that means is not only are you going to get like really quick response times, but you're going to get reliable response, right? Sometimes you're like, oh, I hit that. I hit that key. Why didn't it attack? When you're gaming and stuff. Well, this is going to take care of that, right? So very, very good. Rapid trigger was another piece of it. So for instant key release, so those things where you're like having to like be really fast and stuff like that. It's got super fast response time with the rapid trigger. And also, how many times have you like, hold it down over there? Maybe your gaming setup's in the bedroom and your spouse or girlfriend or whatever, or significant other is like, can you keep it down? I can't sleep when you're on the keyboard. Dual noise reduction. Listen to this. So, when you're heat of combat and you're sitting here, I mean, could that get annoying? Yeah. Is that very loud? No. That's fairly muted on the noise reduction, so that's really, really nice. Again, this works with Windows, Mac, and Linux. And again, we'll plug it in and we'll take a look at how the Hive software works with this. Now, what you're going to get in the box is you're going to get a keycap tool, right? So you can pull a keycap out real easy, and then a little bit of branding stuff, some stickers, little spec sheet, important safety, I guess, and then a little bit of a user guide for this keyboard. So again, gives a little information inside here when it comes to hooking it up, controls. Looks like a lot of this is in Chinese. Maybe this side's English. There we go, a little bit better. So there is like a little quick user guide, kind of tells you what the function keys and how you put it in different OS modes. Like I said, working with the Mac and the Linux and stuff like that to Windows. So you're going to definitely want, to be able to put it in the right OS mode. Overall, again, just look at the aesthetics here. just a super nice looking, and it's durable. It's fairly heavy. It's not a lightweight keyboard. You're not going to be moving this around real easy. So you can sit here and type. Just awesome layout, awesome design and aesthetic. So let's go ahead and pause the video. So you can see here you can have it wired USB-C there. So there's no other ports. So that's how we're going to connect and kind of go from there. I don't believe this has Bluetooth. So if that's something that you're looking, let me look. Let me just make certain. Thought I did all the research on this, but caps locator instruction. I believe this is strictly a wired keyboard. I do not see anything in the instructions here for Bluetooth, so that's why I haven't brought it up. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything, and it doesn't appear that I did. So it looks like strictly a wired keyboard for precision gaming with this bad boy. So let's hook it up and we'll be right back. Alright, so we've got this bad boy hooked up. As you can see, by default, when we plug it into the keyboard, this is via USB-C. This is the lighting structure that we're going to see. It's kind of a nice green, cyberpunk looking green. You know, kind of like a green screen terminal, or kind of, you know, the Matrix made famous right there with their green. Now, I have downloaded the Hive software, so let's go ahead and scroll up to the screen here, and you can see what I've done here is it's conducted an update. Now, I downloaded the latest version of Hive for this is a Windows platform, and basically it did an update of your keyboard. So be sure you do that to make sure you're running the most current version of firmware, and that everything is up to date and current, right? So basically now, at this point, you can see we've got our keyboard profiles, key code. We can go to lighting, and we can do atmosphere lighting. So we can do different things here. Static, breathing, rainbow mood, rainbow swirl, snake, kind of like the snake, night, kind of cool, and yeah, Christmas. So, and I think there might be, let me see, is there more? Yeah, there's more here. So let's click this. If I can go back to it, we've got RGB test, alternation, so that's kind of a, and then we got random, and then we have rotate. So we've got a lot of different options, and we can change the brightness, the speed, the default colors, just all sorts of stuff here, the hue, the saturation. That's just on the atmosphere light, right? And then we can come here and do the same with backlighting. We got gradual, we got breathing again, wave, ripple. We've got all sorts of different designs here, reaction, random, and then that's the end of that one. We can choose the colors, select a key, reverse, unselect. So we have a lot of options up here to program stuff. We've got our super key. Now, I don't know if I mentioned the super key, but basically we can do dual action. We can have two actions with one press, right? So that's kind of a neat thing that we'll call like a super key, right? So we can do two different things with a one key push. Rapid trigger, trigger point. So there I just hit the G key, and you can actually go through here and do some rapid trigger tweaking and stuff like that. Again, we've got our default. You can do different profiles for different people. And again, this device info is the Cyber01 version right here. And again, we're in wired mode. Although this does say Bluetooth. Maybe that's just because they do sell Bluetooth keyboards. So I still do not see any kind of Bluetooth connectivity here. And I went to the website here. And let me go ahead and minimize this. Here's an interesting thing here. Check for updates. I just want to show you. If you click on this, I actually have another Melgeek keyboard right here. This is plugged in. I can check for updates. Please wait, updating the latest version. So this is updating this keyboard. That's very same way I did the Cyber01, basically, right? Was just came in here, it detected it, and then did a click for update, right? So I'm just going to click ignore here and minimize. And now let's go back to their website. Let's just click on the Cyber01 And what we're going to do here is just briefly kind of look at their site. It says 12 days, 19 hours, 22 minutes on the coming soon. There she is, real beaut. You can sign up for updates and then go through here and see the specs. So you can see here. And again, I don't see any. There's your 83 key. There's your circular light belt. There's your black transparent keycaps. All the goods. Enhanced Gatron switch, magnetic switches, Gatron, however you say that there. Adjustable operating point. This is again Hall effect sensor. 0.1 precision detection. A lot of stuff we've already talked about in the video. It's like zero latency, rapid trigger, dual noise. This is really a keyboard that's designed to be super responsive gaming, and that's probably why you see nothing about Bluetooth connectivity here, right? So there's your visuals with the Hive. You can do different things here. Look at the keycaps. Got little RGB lights underneath of them. Here's the underneath, so I was correct. There's our lighting underneath the keyboard, so it gives more atmosphere. So you've got some underneath light to the keyboard as well. And as you can see here, just a really cool setup and design for this keyboard. You cannot go wrong with Melgeek's keyboards. And let's just go back down to the keyboard and I'll show you what I have set up with the lighting effects, and we'll call it a wrap. There we go. So you can see, I'll just lift it up here. Look at that. That was just from what I did with the Hive, basically, right? Let's look underneath. There's your underneath lighting, right? So you've got some aesthetics under the keyboard as well. So I left this kind of rotating, different colors, and then the keycaps are just changing different colors in a kind of a rainbow random effect, right? So however you want to do it, this is a cool keyboard. So my setup here, you're seeing like, oh, why do you got two keyboards? Well, kind of dual purpose, right? If I want to game, then I'll use this keyboard, and then if I'm not gaming, this just goes underneath and I don't use it, right? And it's plugged in, so I don't have to worry about anything. It's set up and it's hooked to the computer. Normal computer operations, I'm just going to use this one, this Melgeek, which we did a video on. I'll put a card up here for it, somewhere like right there. And again, this is the Melgeek Wastelands. This is the Mojo 64, I think, or something like that. So this is just my normal operating keyboard there. Now what I got to do is get a good gaming mouse. I'll probably use this, but I don't know if I want it up here or I want it down here. So I'll have to kind of change how I'm going to do the gaming setup here. But anyway, that is the Melgeek Cyber01 keyboard. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Check the show notes. I'll have a link. Again, you can't buy it yet. At least pre-order it. Coming in 12 days at the time of this video. So, get in there, enjoy. Again, like, subscribe, and share. And as always, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one.